Hi, I'm Jessica M. Thompson, and you are watching Likez TV.
Hey, Jessica.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You hear me well? Everything is good on your side?
Yes, everything's good. Is everything good for you on your side?
Everything is perfect. I'm so glad to have you on the show. Finally.
Yes, I know. Finally, I'm so happy to be here.
So your new movie, The Invitation, and in French, Le Bal De L'enfer.
I know. I love that title. Like
you love that title, yeah.
Right? Helpful.
Yeah, that's badass title. I love it too.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds better in French, I will say.
So your movie, like I said, your movie is out today here in France and also in Europe. Friday in US. How does it feel? How you feel? Just tell me.
Yeah, and it just it opened yesterday in my home country, Australia. So, I mean, I'm just riding on a high right now. Everyone's just, there's a lot of positive energy around the film, and I'm glad that people are enjoying it. And yeah, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, I bet. So Jessica, you're the director of the movie, but also the co-writer and also the executive producer. So that's a lot of things. So, and I guess, vampire movie is a genre that you love and wanted to explore. How many say that? What was your inspiration for the movie, for your own take of the movie, of the genre,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up on horror films. I loved, Jaws and Alien, and The Shining is absolutely my hands down favorite horror film of all time. And so I always wanted to kind of make my mark on this genre. And what I love about it is that you get to play, you get to, the sandbox is really big and you get to be as creative as possible while also usually making social commentary, which I think is really interesting with horror films, especially with the new wave of horror films in the last few years. So what really drew me to the script, and Blair Butler wrote the original script, and when it came to me in January of 2020, was that it was this origin story of one of the brides of Dracula, which I really had not seen before. It felt completely fresh and new.
Me too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was like, that immediately drew me in. And then when I saw it was actually a commentary about classism and social structures, racism and genderism. And I just thought, oh, this is great. It's got a lot going on beneath the surface, but it's also a wildly entertaining, empowering, fun film. So
that's awesome. Yeah. And I guess, I think your location filming was in Hungary, right?
Yes, in Budapest. We filmed in Budapest and a little bit outside, yes.
Yeah, because I love the photography. The dark blue-green thing, I just love it. It's like immersive in the genre, like instantly, and I just love that. Nathalie Emmanuel, also Thomas Doherty. But Nathalie Emmanuel is perfect for the role, and it seems to be like wrote for her. Did she was your first choice, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Nathalie was always very high on my list. I'm someone who, I feel like I found her the same as mostly everybody else. Watching Missandei in Game of Thrones was kind of how I realized who she is, and saw that she really hadn't, even though she's in all these incredible franchises and has made a lot of things, she hasn't had the #1 role yet. She hasn't led a film.
You're right.
And I wanted to give her that opportunity because she's so wildly talented. And I'm glad that she, responded to the material. But yes, I think she goes above and beyond. And I think, people are really going to see a broad range from her. They're going to see her. She can really do anything. She can do comedy. She can do, all the scares. She's in full dramatic act. I mean, it was just a pleasure to work with her.
She is, and she's badass. I don't want to spoil anything because the movie is just out today. So let the people, discover, the whole thing. But I must say that Jumpscare is something you expect when you watch horror movie, and it's not easy nowadays to cut the audience but I must be honest, I got caught a few times.
Good. I mean, it's not to me, I love a slow building tension is more what I love, you know, just like that horror kind of seeping in through the edges and underneath. And, you know, but of course it's fun to, like, you know, scare the audience, get them relaxed and then scare them and keep them on the edge of their seat. I mean, that's what I love about horror films myself, is when you don't know what's coming. So
I had a chance. I was at home, you know, watching the movie, but I guess in the theater it's even better. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, all the sound, we had incredible sound designers, and visually, like you said, it's a beautiful feast for the eyes.
I love the photography. Yeah. What was your best, you know, moment filming? You know, a souvenir or something, you know, an anecdote, so behind the scene. I just love that. You know?
To be honest, filming the kind of rehearsal dinner scene, which is kind of the big reveal of the film, it took us 3 days to film that, because there's so many little looks. There's so, you know, it's almost the entire cast is in that scene. That food that's, you know, so beautiful at the start, and this is, you know, an ongoing theme throughout the film, is that we wanted to create, me and Felicity Abbott, the production designer, where on the surface things look really, you know, kind of sumptuous and inviting, but then under the surface they're rotting and, you know, decaying. So all that food that looked kind of beautiful when she first walks in was actually rotting. There was flies, there was maggots, the smell was to high heaven, and I felt so bad because Natalie, Stephanie, and Alana, 3 of our actresses, are all vegan, and they're all sitting with all this rotten meat. And so every time, and because they were in it for 3 days, and I would come in and out, you know, because I was sitting outside the room watching on the monitors, and then I would come in. Every time I came in, it was like a wall of stench. And everyone after those 3 days was so happy to leave that room. But it looks great on the screen. It looks wonderful.
I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything really, but did you think about, you know, maybe a sequel or something? Because this is, you know, something you can, you know, just, you know, extend because of the story. And so I mean, did you think about something next, or I don't know?
Look, it's definitely, the audience will tell us if they want a sequel. You know, I never want to force those things, but I definitely think there is, you know, though that being said, I think it's a whole film the way it is, and it definitely has a definitive ending. But I think there is potential to continue on the story. And, you know, and if that's what the audience wants, that's what the audience will get.
I just love to hear that. What is next for you? There's always something next. There's always something cooking, you know.
Oh, absolutely. I always say I've got 6 irons in the fire, you know, and we'll see which one comes. And that's the kind of filmmaking life, you see, you know, but I want to try all the genres. You know, I'm not someone who wants to be pigeonholed. My first film was a straight drama, then I made kind of like a dark comedy. So I would really love a sci-fi thriller that, you know, I'm currently writing. But I also have a film with working title that's a psychosexual drama. So, and that's set in Colombia. So, you know, we'll see what eventuates. But I'm hoping that after this film comes out, you know, I'll be able to make whatever I want.
You know, life is a journey. This is an adventure. And now this is your moment. This is your time. Just enjoy it. And I wish you the best again, Jessica. Thank you for your time. Thank you to be with us on the show. And we stay in touch, of course, right?
Yes, absolutely. Such a pleasure, John. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Jessica. Bye. Take care. Bye.
See you.